So hello and welcome back to the GorillaBiker, and today we're doing a slightly different video where I am starting from a point of interest actually. We're here in October. I'm going to point with my 360 camera and we're currently at October Graveyard, which has these cool things you see over there. This is the most expensive pointing stick ever invented. What's also just over there behind the trees is October Abbey, this one here, and then the Carmelite Friary I'm pretty certain is just there. So there's a couple of cool things around here and a couple of other things, but what we're going to do is just walk over and have a quick look at these before we set off. This is not the... Oh, I'm so sorry, camera. This is not the goal of the video today, is to see these things, but it just so happens this is on my way home from work and there's a road I want to go on that I haven't ridden before, so we're going to go that way. And yeah, pretty much I just wanted to stop here and have a look at it, so y'all get to see it too. So there's an old bit of a wall in what was probably a church once, I would imagine, judging by the old windy. Is this recording? Yay, everything's recording. I hate when I forget to press record things. And that's really cool. So that's like probably a part of the church or an old tower house. And is also quite tasty. This is a graveyard though, so I won't do my usual jumping jacks when I find a tower house. I also don't have the drone today because it's quite windy. So this was, yeah, there you go, October Church. It was the church, and there's some peeps in there. That's really weird and also cool. So built in the 12th century. So this thing is like, what, 12th century is 1100s. It's like 900 years old, which is a bit mad. So the West Tower, this one, is the only part to survive after the demolition of the church in 1870. Does it tell me? Inside the tower is a damaged double effigy of a man and a woman from the 15th century, so the 1400s, so 600 years ago. This would originally have been in the chancel, the part of the church altar side, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's my peeps lying down there. That abbey, it looks like you can't go in this way, but it's really pretty. Not gonna lie. I will come back out here and fly a drone here, to be honest, because this whole section is beautiful. And then over there you can just see the steeples of it. I believe that was on the sign that said that's the Protestant church, so we're not going to talk about that, you know. I've said before, I am not religious. I just like winding people up. Don't be upset. Now where we're going to mount the 360 cam is try to mount you up behind my shoulder so that you can see stuff. We'll see what works out. I'm taking inspiration a little bit. I tried it in a kind of a weak way, a chickeny way, recently with Toaster in the video, but I'm taking inspiration from Cyril Helmwine. We're going to mount it up a bit higher, and hopefully it does not fall off. So this is one of the other spots up here on the left there. It's one of the other churches, and you can kind of see, look, like I've said before, the reason there's so much churchy stuff in Ireland is that we used to be, and to an extent for some people still are, a very religious country. Obviously I do not partake in said religious practices, but I don't, you know, if that's your thing, that's absolutely fine. You do you. I've said that about pretty much everything always, and it also applies to religion. So where we're going here is back out to a road that I've been wanting to turn down for a while, and I just kept kind of not. No particular reason why, I just didn't. So we're gonna turn down that road today, and we're gonna have a look. I also want to talk about one or two other things. The tires that are on this bike currently being one of them, because I actually really like them. So I want to tell you all about them, and yeah, we'll see what else we find. It's one of the classic let's go find cool stuff videos. And the reason, like I said earlier, I don't know did I say it earlier, but the reason the drone isn't here today is because it's too windy. Like, I don't know, can you hear it? But it's actually really windy today. Look at those trees there, they'll tell you. And the drone, yeah, it calls in sick on days like today. It happened to me recently enough where I was trying to make a video and it was all kind of around the drone, and yeah, it just didn't work out because the drone got up into the air and then was like, hey, what are you doing, and just stopped. So far this road is a win. I love like these trees along roads, they're so pretty. And we're aiming for, my kind of target on this road is Magna, just because that's a pretty village I suppose as well. But we're going to stop at any brown signs we see, basically, that catch my taste buds. If I think, hey, that sounds nice, like rotospiral. Rotospiral sounds like a terrible, horrible disease that you would contract from eating leeches. So we're definitely not going to follow that sign. I know it's probably a company of some sort, and I am sorry for saying your company sounds like it's from leeches, but it does. Don't kill me, thank you. Hey, this is the same road I go on. It's really funny, I can tell that people are like seeing the 360 camera and just being like, what? What is that? What you mean, it's fair enough. If I had never seen one before and saw one up on a big telescopic pole thing on the back of someone's bike, I'd probably like, what in the hell? But I know what it is, so it's not weird to me. Also, yes, I did talk again here because Jerpoint Abbey, and it will never not be impressive. What a cool place. What a cool place. I mean, it's impressive what people used to be able to build. It's something that I always kind of just sit back and I'm like, what? How is it that we used to make places like Jerpoint and whatever else, and now we can't even build enough houses for people to live in or whatever? Yay, we get to look at the really fast tractor up close. Look at those death spikes, just killing everything in their way. Yeah, die, bush. Yeah, yes, death spikes. Kill. Okay, we can go past the death tractor now. All joking aside, surely it's as dangerous to drive that thing without a helmet than it is to ride this without a helmet. I don't know. Opinions in the comments below. Okay, so now we're at the road that I know goes to Magna, the place that I wanted to go. I'm not disappointed that the road I hadn't ever ridden on was like 50 meters long and actually came right back to a road I had ridden on. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed, I'm just kind of like, like, I mean, for weeks I've been riding home like, I'm going to ride in that road and it's going to be fun. And then it's just the road I already know. It's so typical. But yeah, this is a really nice road that was shown to me first by Chunky Mitts, and this is also the place that I tried to come out the other day to fly the drone, but like, it's actually probably windier today even, and like that day the drone just was having none of it. So I will eventually, please don't kill me. What are you doing? What are they doing? That is an interesting maneuver. Anyway, oh gee, what is going on today? Please people, I'm trying to make a video and not die. But yeah, so no drone today. I'm sorry. I like using the drone as much as people like seeing it, but unfortunately, every time I've brought it out recently, Ireland just has not cooperated. It's like, oh, you want to fly a thing with 4 little rotors that's sensitive to wind? Well, here's a big smack of wind, bruh. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So basically, this is a really top-notch road with a top-notch viewpoint in the middle of it that we're going to stop at, have a little look-see off. You've probably seen it in pictures on my Instagram if you follow me on Instagram before. I've been out here a few times on 2 different bikes. Actually, not this one yet. But the whole main reason of coming out here is just, again, I'm just basically, I wanted to take an extended spin on the way home from work. Toaster is busy getting her first tattoo, so there's no one really waiting at home for me, so it's all good except Splat, but Splat will be alright. He'll understand, and I'll give him lots of rubs when I get home. But yeah, so basically it's an extended spin, show you the cool viewpoints. I just showed you that place in October because why the hell not, it was right there. And see, do we find any brown signs to follow? See, do we find any interesting historical tidbits? Because I made a statement before that you can throw a stone in Ireland and it'll land on something of historical relevance or significance. And That's not. I may have overstated it ever so slightly. Okay, but it's still kind of true. We did it, boys. We get past that coche. That's car in Spanish. Well, it's actually coche, but anyway. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about actually is, you know, someone messaged me recently like, oh, you know, you must be so upset that you crashed your bike. And I wasn't lying in the video when I said I was. I'm not. Like I'm disappointed in myself that I did it. I'm disappointed that, you know, I didn't have the wherewithal or the talent to stop that happening, or the knowledge to stop it happening. I know a lot more since. I learn things quick. But I'm disappointed about the damage. But the thing is, I said in another video, like, bad things happen, and at no point, you know, no, don't kill me. Anyway, at no point have I been like, you know, this channel is. I'm not gonna pretend that, you know, everything in life is always rosy. I've said that before in a video. Like, this channel is mainly for happiness things. So I bring you places like this to see cool views. But at the same time, if I go to a track day, like it's always going to be the case. If I go do one, I'm gonna probably do a sit down and chat afterwards. You know, how it went, what I liked about it, what I changed. You know, what went well, what went badly, and I just think it would be very disingenuous of me if I didn't show everyone that bad things can happen. Not that it was even bad, eh? Oh, look at that, that's another great view. That's beautiful. That house has a great view. It's just more that, you know, like, I talk up bikes, and I talk up track days and all that, because they are bikes of my life. Track days are really fun. I love everything to do with bikes, but oh no, my camera has fallen backwards. Interesting. Are you going to survive, camera? That is the question. Will the camera survive? Put in the comments. I'm not stopping yet. Please, for the love of God, what is wrong with people today? Dear God. Anyway, camera's having a rest. It got tired, so it's leaning backwards. But yeah, basically, I think it would be not right of me to not show people the bad side of things, you know, because bikes are inherently dangerous. I've said it before. They are not safe machines. They are unbelievably fun and rewarding. They are the best way to see the world, in my opinion. They are an unbelievable way to make new friends and stuff, because the community that is bikes, people generally are great. And even like after I crashed it, the amount of people who reached out and asked me, was like, okay, did I need anything for bikes? People offered me parts. Some people sent me parts. Once again, Kyle, you're a legend. But it's just that there are all these positives to bikes, but there's also negatives, and that's life. You know what I mean? So I want to show everyone that it's not. I said it before about this channel early on, so probably like none of you have seen that video. But this is a channel about me and my bikes. This isn't a channel about me sugarcoating stuff just to make people feel good, because I don't know, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to stay interested in that myself. This is stuff I'm doing. Now, look at that view. Dear Lord Jesus. We'll stop now at the viewpoint and you can see it hopefully more better. But look at that. The viewpoint's just here, so you're gonna see it more better in a second. Oh, there's a car here. I'm such an awkward bollocks when there's people. Oh no, it's okay. They're not in that place. Isha, okay. Isha, okay. Everything is okay. Neutral. Park on the walking lane because I'm an asshole. Oh yeah. Boom. Oh, you went loosey-goosey. You went real loosey-goosey. Opa! How's that? And even... not bad, eh? Even with the clouds rolling over because rain. Because it was raining a lot today. I'm actually surprised it isn't raining for this video. Not going to complain. Not going to complain because it's great that it's not raining for this video. I'm very pleased by said development. But yeah, this is the view. So I tried to fly my drone out here, and now it's actually quite calm right here, but you can still see the trees moving. So as soon as the drone goes up, it tends to, there's the wind, it tends to just immediately stop. It's like, yeah, no, not today, bro, not today. So yeah, that's the view anyway. I think it's really, really pretty. I'm gonna take a photo for my Riser app that I hope hasn't stopped, because I have a really shit phone. Beautiful. Also, what I'm gonna just say real quick. Also, what I'm just gonna say real quick before we get back on the road is a quick micro review of these tires, because people are asking me about them because they're quite cheap. These Mitas Touring Forces, honestly, so far great. I've ridden them in all weather so far, rain, shine, everything. They're wearing quite well. There's a couple of thousand kilometers on them, and honestly, no complaints. They grip well in rain, they grip well in dry. Are they as good as, say, like Dunlops that cost €100 more? No, they don't give me the exact same confidence, but they're really, really good. So for the €100 cheaper, yeah, I'm gonna have them every day of the week. But because they're also harder wearing, so yeah. Anyway, say goodbye to Le View, and we're gonna get back on the road and look for an interesting stopping point. Yes, let's do that. Ah yes, this road, honestly, this whole road, I could ride this every single day for the rest of my life and enjoy it, because there's some really nice bendy bits, and there's some absolutely incredible views. Like, it's one thing we're very lucky with Ireland. We're unlucky with some things, but we're excuse me, we're really lucky with other things, and one of them is the views we have pretty much everywhere in the country. There's some not so good bits, but the bulk of it is like that. Absolutely stunning, beautiful. Oh. I did not realize this road was so goddamn dangerous for cars pulling out though. I don't know. It is not the way I want to go, is have a car pull out in front of me, but it happens a lot where cars just nose out, and it's not even that they're doing something silly, it's just they're just throwing their nose out to try see. It's Irish roads more so than anything else. That is an absolutely lovely bend. That was nice. I enjoyed that. Does anyone else just come across like a bit of a road and they're like, oh, I gotta go back to that one road for that one bend? Does anyone else do that? I do that. I literally earmark roads because of a couple of nice bends, and I'm not sorry about it. I'm not. It's great, to be honest. It's I'm fine with it. But look at that. That is another fantastic bloody view. Oh yeah. Stunning. I like it, a good views. And it's mad because some of the houses you see out here, like, they have small windows and stuff facing these views, and I'd be like, nah, knock down the entire front wall and make it out of glass so I can look at that every day. But I am a sucker for a good scenic view. I just love them. I love them to a bit. and that's as well why I always say to people, like, this road looks really nice, and it's a road you could definitely go a little bit fast on, but don't. You've already seen how many cars have tried to pull out me in this course of this one video, and give yourself a chance. Like, you know, if you're going a little bit faster, it gives you and the car driver less reaction time, and that is how some things can occur, and I don't want that to happen to anyone watching this, even if you're only here to call me 50 kg overweight, which, by the way, is a ridiculous value. If you're watching this video, bud, you need to go look up what that sentence means, because it's hilarious, and that's why I was laughing at it. Well, anyway, now we're in Graignamanagh, and we're gonna find something cool here. We're gonna find something cool to finish this video on. I am determined, and when I'm determined, I generally actually still fail, but I still try really hard. That's the important thing. All right, what's that sign say? Graignamanagh GA. That's not what the brown sign is for. That is cheating. All right, let's go straight around the roundabout here, because I see a brown sign, Woolen Mills and Library. They could be interesting, I don't know. Woolen mills? There's a weird stone baby thing back there. Well, a baby in its mother's arm stone thing. We're gonna find something, and it's not gonna be a church. If it's a ruined church, fine, but it's not gonna be an active church. I'm kind of sick of looking at churches myself now these days. We have it's too many churches. It's like, oh hey, what are you gonna go do today? Oh, I don't know, let's go look at all the bazillion churches we have here. But how many people do you have? Oh, only 1 billion bazillion. And how many churches? 10 billion bazillion. It is good. It's cool stonework though, I will admit. It's cool stonework. It's won me over with the stonework. Woolen mills are up there. Oh, wasn't looking. I suppose that's probably the woolen mills. Oh yeah, that's the woolen mills. That's well, I gotta say, I'm disappointed. Come on, Greg, man, don't let me down. Don't let me down. You're supposed to have cool stuff. That's not cool either. Kale's truck bodies. That's an interesting name on a shop, but also not cool. Not what I'm looking for. Come on, Dushki College. I don't know why I said that Russian. We're in Ireland, but okay. Dushki stuff. Dushka is now Russian. Dushka glass. Welcome. Hello, my friend. This way could be interesting, or it could be massively disappointing as well, like the woolen mills were. I really hope that's not the case, though. Don't tell me this is a dead end. Ooh, what's down here? Let's go down here. Oh no, this is houses. I don't want to go down houses. I also don't want to drop my bike. There are some cool buildings here. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty right there, isn't it? The River Barrow. No, boring. Okay, the River Barrow is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Brown signs, but they're for walking. I think if I rode down them, it would be frowned upon. St. Mullins. It's probably boring. There's got to be some. Oh no! Oh! Well, that's a well-marked speed bump there. Oh, hello. All right, bud. How are you getting on? Community alert area. Oh, those nice trees. Does that count? Is that cool? No, it's not. It's not. They're cool trees, but it doesn't count. Not good enough to end the video. Ballymurphy, Kilteely. We are going way out of the way now, folks. Oh, this tightens a lot. Okay, people, we're on an endless road of really bad bumps and decent views. Oh Lord Jesus! Jesus! What the hell? What is this road? Who built this? Ridiculous. I'm officially about to give up because I do need to go home at some point today and eat food. Food would be good. Ooh. Old stone things and a newer house built out of stones. Okay, that was nice. They get some points for that. Another old thing in there. See, we're finding some old stuff. Boom, in there. We're finding some old things. I take it all back. I was wrong. This video was a victory. Yes. There are some unbelievable views. Maybe that's why people in Graiguenamanagh and stuff don't have much history, because they had all these class views. So they were like, hey, let's not build crazy big buildings and fight fights and make historical things here, because we have class views. So what's the point? You know what I mean? Let's just relax have a beer and look out in these views, because why else would you need to do anything else ever? And you know what, if that is the case, if that's why, well done them. I can appreciate that. As a fellow appreciator of decent views, I can appreciate that. So if you are here now, just imagine you watch this whole video in reverse and I showed you 2 nice viewpoint places, and that's actually how this video went, and not the way it did go. What is this? Looks like an old gate thingy. Interesting. It's a good place to stop a video as any. Oof. Please don't sink, bike. Oh, that's gonna sink there. Up. Get on that big rock. Ooh. Okay, big rock will hold you, I hope. Yeah. So, you also survived. Well done, well done. Not sure what this was, but it's cool. So, I think it counts. And this is apparently also a walkway for people doing a saint. It's like probably like a, what is it, pilgrimage? That's what they call it, pilgrimages. Yeah. So I just did like 20 steps of it. I'm a pilgrim now. So you see it there, little pilgrim. So it's a pilgrim way. There you go. I'm a pilgrim. And on that incredible note, I will leave you all there. So if you watched, thank you very much for watching. I am now a pilgrim. A massive thank you as always to my patrons. How do you feel now patroning a pilgrim? It's incredible, you know. So yeah, until next time, thank you again. Adios. Outro crew. The farmer's walking over here. What's the bit he talks to me? Oh, I don't want him to talk to me. Okay, bye.